Welcome to iGraphics, and this is Ben. Now today we are going to deal with the app Pixellab and how to maneuver your way when it comes to the tools that we have. So quickly, let's deal with that. You will have to get this app, okay? So you have to get that app, okay? That is Pixellab, okay? And that is for those who are using Android, okay? So quickly, let's open that and then try to maneuver our ways when it comes to the tools that we have on Pixellab. Okay, so this is the interface when you open the app. This is what you are going to see. Now what we are going to talk about today is the tools. You're going to do with the tools. Now when you look at down aspect here, you see we have a lot of tools here. We have these ones here, and then we have these ones as well here too. Okay, and then at the top two we have these ones here, and all of them we are going to discuss them today in this class. So pay attention and follow carefully. Okay, so this is the interface of it. Now when we talk of all these ones, you see these ones here. With all these ones that you see, they are all backgrounds and they are all editable. Okay, you can edit them. All of them are backgrounds that you can edit them or use them in your designs. Okay, this is 3D test, this is a 3D test, and you can use them. But I'm going here, so quickly let's deal with something. Now we are going to deal with these ones. Sorry, we are going to do with this one. We are going to call it text. This is where you create something, this and that, and then this one. So when we are done with that one, then we'll come to the top aspect and discuss that one too as well. So quickly, let's go to the test aspect. Now this one is the test. This way I've pressed. This one is the test aspect. Okay, the A is the test aspect, and as we pressed it, you can see something like this. Here we have test, and we have quotes. Okay, so now check something of the code. Now this sign is the one that is quotes. When you come and check, the same thing here is the same as the code. So this sign here, okay, is the same as the one that is here. So we'll not discuss that one again. That is the code. So quickly, let's do something about the code. Now the code is, the app already has some default codes in it already, and you can use it when you want to give an inspiration to some people. We have something like he conquers who endures. Okay, that is this one. Okay, it's just a motivation to others. Okay, and then sorry, so there's a lot of motivations that we have here. I'm not afraid, I was born to this. Okay, this one, I'm not afraid, I was born to do this. Okay, if you are going through hell, keep going. This is it. Okay, so that is it. That is the code aspect that we are talking about. So quickly, let's go now with the test. You see something here, test. You see the plus sign, you have the test. Okay, so when I press on it like this, you see that when I press on it, we have all of these ones here. They are all tools under the test, and we are going to discuss them. So let's deal with this one, the edit. When you come to the edit, you can press on it and then it will edit the test for you. Okay, now and then this one is delete. This one, when I press on it like this one is delete. Okay, you can delete it. So when I press on the delete, it is deleted. When I come here, you see the test is having this ones. Okay, so now you can delete it. When this one is copy, this one is copy. We have the copy here, we have the go to front, and the other one is go to back, which is here. Now we'll deal with those ones when we have other layers talking about. Okay, so quickly, let's do something. You press on the edit. If you want to edit it, you press on this edit and then edit your text. So when I press on it, it sends me here. Okay, and I'm going to clean it and write on high. So you can use this side to bolding it. Okay, you can use this side to make your text capital letters or small letters. So when I press on it, it has capped it. Okay, so I press on the OK, and we have it here like this. So you can use your face to move the text that you have. You can use your hands to, you can use your hand to move it. Okay, you can copy it. So copy, you can delete it. Okay, you can delete it, and then this is, we will talk of this one when we have other layers talking about. We'll talk of the go to back and the go to front. We'll talk of them later. Now, so let's go to the position. Position is where, so These ones allow you or to help you to position your work very well. Okay, so that's this relative positioning. This help you to get to vantage positions. Okay, left, right corner, whatever, whatever. Okay, so that is the position for it. This is size. This allows you to increase it or reduce. You see how this is doing. Okay, so that is it for you. Now this is padding. Padding allows you to give a space either at the left hand side, you see what it's doing, or the right hand side. Okay, so that is padding for you, and you can use them when designing. Now this is color. This is color. So you have a lot of colors here that you can choose. You can choose yellow, can choose white, you can choose black. Okay, and you can generate gradient. We'll deal with that one later too. Okay, so that is it for you. Now you can come here, you press on the plus sign, and then when you come here you are seeing this. You can generate colors from here. You can control the color wheel. You see what it's doing. Okay, you can control it from here, and then also control, this is how light you want the color to be. You use it to control how light you want the color to be. This is how deep you want the color to be, and this is transparent. Okay, so that is it for the color aspect. Okay, so that you see it has had effect on the test. So when I press on the okay, it has come like this. We'll do the texture aspect later. We'll do the texture aspect later. Okay, so now opacity. This is how clear you want the text to be. See, when I reduce it, the text has, the color of the text is gone. Okay, so that's how opacity works. This is rotate. You know, it allows you to rotate your text. Okay, and we'll deal with the masking. The masking is for master class. We'll talk of that one in the master class. Okay, masking is for master use. Then we'll talk of the font. Now font, those of you who are running from IT classes, now font has caught you up here. So these are fonts, and the app already has some default fonts already. You have the font here, and these are my font that I have imported into the app already, and these ones are the recent ones that I have used. Okay, so these are the default fonts that the app has already. Because we don't have, we're going to do with the font that the app has already, and let me choose the count 5. Okay, the count 5. Okay, and I press on my OK, and you see the text here like this. This is style. This is how you want the text to appear, whether you want it to be bold or italize it or underline it. And then this one will cancel all of them. I don't want any of that. Okay, so that is it. And then we have curve. You can bend your text. Okay, that's the function of the curve too as well. That's the function of the curve. Now we have background. You can give the text. You can give the text background. Okay, so you see, and you can control the color here. Okay, so that's the background for you. This alignment, this we'll talk of this one later. And this is spacing. This spacing allows you to, give space in between your text or your words. Okay, so we'll talk of that one well as well. This is stroke. Now stroke will give you the opportunity to, bring something around the text or whatever you are working on that you want to give a stroke to, and you can choose a different color. So check around, around the text you see some kind of yellow color around. Okay, and you can control how deep it should appear here. Okay, so that is the stroke for you. That is stroke. Now this is shadow. Shadow allows you to give something behind the text, okay, or whatever you are working on, because sometimes you need to give it so that it will stand out or make it clear. So when I make it like this, you see that something black is behind, and you can control the color too from this place. Okay, so you see it here. You can control how opacity it should be. I've talked of this one. You can control how blur the stroke should be, the shadow should be. Okay, from this part, and you can control the offset too. Okay, you can control the offset. That's the offset X, and then you can control it from here too. Okay, I don't want any of that. Now there is inner shadow. Now this one you are saying inner, so it means that instead of being the stroke aspect where it's going to appear around, this one is going to appear inside the text. So check inside the text, you see some kind of yellow. This one, so let me make it white so that it's going to be clear. Okay, white too, so black. Now inside it is the black, this one. Okay, that you see it's not around, but it's inside. See how the text is becoming. Okay, so that is it for you. That is it for you. That's it. Now we'll talk of this one later. Now we'll talk of the embossment later. We'll talk of the embossment and the perspective later. okay, in the master class. And then we have the 3D rotate. This is where it allows you to rotate your test. You see that it has bent the test down. Okay, this, so it allows you to rotate your test as well in 3D form. This is 3D test. Now when you allow it, you see you have the perspective of it that did you see the technical, this one in JHS. You will know that now we have something like perspective and has something like oblique as well. Now when I press on this, you see how the test has become, so you can control how deep it should be here. Okay, are you seeing how the test has become? Yes. So those of you who did this one, is it, oh, I've forgotten the name of that course in JHS. Okay, so you see how the test has appeared here. I've given it a 3D form. Okay, so that's it for the 3D. This is 3D shadow. Now when you allow it, you see that there's something that has come beneath. And check here, there's something that has come beneath the test. Okay, beneath the test you have something like black, this one under the test, and you can change the color to as well. See, that's turned to yellow. That is this aspect that I am talking about. You can change it as well. Okay, that down there. So when you check clearly, you see that one there, and then you can control how opacity it should be here. Okay, so that is it for the 3D shadow. You can control it. You see how the yellow is appearing now. You can control how expanded it should be. Okay, so that is it for the 3D shadow. You can then this is reflect. You see now, this is where we call it, another one is watermark. Okay, people use it in their design. Sometimes you want the text or whatever you're working to come down or top, you can control it from this aspect. Okay, how wide you want it to be. Okay, so that is it for you. That is it for you. So this is text manipulation. We just wanted to learn that one. So that is it for the text aspect. Quickly, let's go because our time is going. Quickly, let's go. Okay, so we are done. Now we are coming to talk of this tool here. That's what we're going to deal with right now. So now when you press on that tool, you have it like this. Okay, you have something like import. You have this one, stickers. Now these stickers the app already has some stickers if you want to use them in your design. So you try your hands on everything. You have import. Now this allows you the import. It allows you to bring things from your gallery so that you can use it in your design, especially images and other things that you want. Now the draw allows you to use your hand to draw something. Let's try our hands on it. Okay, so the draw, you see it like this. It allows me to make a drawing of it. Okay, but I don't want any of that. Okay, so now shape. Now this one is a shape. You want to create some shapes or you need some shape in your design. You can come here and then you press on the shape, and then you press on that sign, on this sign here. When you press on it, it will give you the first shapes that the app already have. So I'll press on the circle one. I choose circle like this. Okay, so you can control the, how large you want it to be or how big you want the circle to be from this place. Okay, so let me quickly do that. You see how it is becoming, and then under that you can control how opacity the circle should be or your shape should be. You can give it a color. Okay, you can give it different colors that you want. Okay, so that is it. And you can give it a stroke. Now we have talked of stroke, so you see how the around the shape you are seeing what it is becoming. Now you can control how opacity the stroke should be from this place. You can also change the color of the stroke, okay, from this side. So that is it. You try your hands on all of this. Okay, so I don't need it now. That is it for the shape. We'll talk of this one in the master class, the bezier and the arrows, but you can try your hands on it. I don't want the video to be long. Okay, so now let's talk of this one too as well. We are done with that one. Let's talk of these two that we see here. Okay, so these two that we see here, these two, sorry. Okay, so these two that we see here, that's what we are going to talk about. Okay, so now let's press on it. Now under this tool, okay, we also have sub tools under it, and you are seeing them from this place. Okay, you are seeing all of them here. Okay, so that is it for you. That is it. Okay, so now this is color. Now with this color, this is what we work on the background. Okay, so this color, you need to work on the background, how you want your background to be. So you press on it like this. You see you have colors here. I will teach you how to create your own color or your own ingredient. okay, in other subsequent classes. But then let me press on this one. You see how the background has become, so it has changed. There you can just have some ones from here. Okay, so that is it. That is it for the colors. Okay, so something like this. I think I like this one. Okay, so that is it for the color aspects. And then here is going to make this one transparent. Most of the time we use the transparent to, you know, we will talk of all of them later. Okay, we have the size, you know, that is gives you how to work on then something, the workspace that you want to work on. Okay, so that's, you can crop your design from here. Yes, and then you can import image and use them as background from this place. Okay, so that is it. And then from gallery, now quickly let's do this. When you press on the image here like this, the app already have something. Okay, so you can change them. The app already have something that you can use as backgrounds. Okay, but we don't want any of them now. Then this one will allow you to import something from your gallery and use it as a background, or you can still take a picture and then use it as a background. So that is it for this one. Now we'll talk of this one in the master class, because this one is going to help you to control something. Okay, now this is stripes, and then we'll see how it has become. You can control how it should appear here. So that is it. That also work on the background. Okay, so I don't want it. Let me undo it. Okay, so that is it. So quickly let's come here and then change the color. Let's come here and then change the color. Now when you come here like this, and then I'll come to my color and choose the one that I choose. Okay, so that is it for the down aspects. We are done with the down aspect. Quickly let's go to the top aspect and then talk of these ones, and then we bring this section to an end. I don't want the video to be long, but then before that, let me change the color of this text and see. So when you want to see, I have pressed on the color. What I have to do is to come to the text aspect. Okay, the text aspect, which is here, so that I can work on it, because that one is a test. So I come here and you see that that's giving me these ones. Now I come to the color aspect. I want to give it white color. No, white is not working for me because I think we have done something to it. Let me choose this one. I think we have given it inner shadow. Quickly let's go to the inner shadow. You see, just have to play around. Okay, so when I disabled it, you see how it has appeared. So this is what I'm. You see, this text is in 3D form. Okay, so that is it for you. Quickly let's talk about the tools that we have them up here. We have this one, we have this one, and all of these ones that we have here. Okay, so quickly let's talk of the first one. Now this one is also something that has sum up everything. You could see the go to back and the go to front tool here. They are here. You see these ones. Okay, you can see the color, you can see the relative position, you can see the size, you can see the rotate. This one copy, and then this one is edit. Okay, so that is what I was talking about. So this one will give you a summary of the tools that we have under the test. Okay, and then this one is the delete sign, and you know it already. You have the delete sign here. Okay, that is the delete sign. This one is the undo sign. This one is undo sign. Okay, so that is it. And then with this plus sign also gives you a summary of everything that we have talked about at the down aspect. Now when you check here, okay, you are seeing a text. You have currently, you have stickers, you have shapes, you have from gallery, you have draw, and I think we have talked of that one. So that is it for you. Then this sign is the undo sign. This sign is the undo sign. You can use it to undo whatever that you have done that you don't want. Then with this one, with this sign, you use it to zoom in your work and then find out corrections that you need to make. So let me press on it like this, and then use your two hands to pinch on your workspace, and then you enlarge it and you can squeeze it. Okay, so this is how it works. You see how it is becoming. Okay, so I press on it and it is gone. And this is the share button. So this, you can use this one when you are done working. Okay, you want to share it straight to maybe your WhatsApp status or whatever, or to the person you want to send it to. Okay, and I've said that this one is the code sign, so we'll not talk of that one. Sorry. And then let's quickly talk of this one. Now this one is great. Okay, maybe you are working and then you want to make all your text or your image to align in a straight line. We use that one too. that one will help you to do that. So you see it like this. Okay, so you press here. Now quickly let me do that. I pressed here to allow me to edit it. I press here to allow me to edit it. Now this one is magnet. That one helps you to quickly, it will attract when the text is moving, it will quickly attract it to the position that you want it to be. Okay, so when I press on this like this, it will allow me to edit it. Okay, so you see it. So I can plus that one. You see it is more, it is plusing. Okay, or I can subtract it from here. Okay, you see that those ones are being subtracted. Okay, so that is it for you. Okay, you see it. So that is it, but then I don't need any of them now. Okay, so now let's talk of this one too as well. Quickly, let's talk of this one. This one will help you in case you are working on layers, and then we will take time to deal with that one too. We'll take time to do that one in the master class, or quickly as we go on in these classes, we will be able to know them. But then we use it to view what you have done. So when I press on it like this, you see the text here. You are seeing the text here. Okay, so if you have worked with more than, a text, is all of them will be appearing here, and then you can do whatever you want to do with it. So I press on it and then it will go. Okay, so now I think we are left with this one and quickly this one. Okay, this one and this one. Let's talk of them quickly, and then we bring the class to an end. Okay, because I don't want the video to be long. Now with this one will also give you a summary of a lot of things that we have talked about already. So let's quickly do it down. We press on it like this, and you are seeing all this. You are seeing all these things here. Okay, you are seeing everything that you see there. We have the use image from gallery. You can put it on full screen. You can use image from camera, export image. That's where you see all that we have talked about. Now quickly, when you don't want the workspace you are working on, you can change the workspace from this place. You can see image size, how you want your workspace to be. Okay, you can quickly change it from that. So when I press on it, okay, you are seeing all this one, and then I can control them. Maybe I want 4 A4 sheet to work on. You can control it. If you know the sizes or the pieces of the A4 sheet, you can work on it, and then you get it from here. So that is the size for you. That's what it means. Okay, so we have the full screen. Okay, you press give you full screen. Sorry, that's here. The first one is use image. You have the use image from camera. You can take a camera, import image. Now that one is where you go to your gallery. When you press it to send it to your gallery, and then you bring something that you want to work on. Okay, so this one is when you have data, you can access it. Okay, this remove add. Okay, so those ones are not necessary now. Okay, so that is it for now, I think. And then the last one we'll talk of will be this sign that we see here. Okay, so now when I press on that sign, it will tell me to save as image or save as a project. When you save as the project, that one will not be saved into your gallery. Okay, that one will be saved in this app, and then mostly I use that one when I'm not done with the work. Okay, even when I'm done with the work, I save them down, because sometimes your client will ask you to make some changes for them. Okay, and you don't have to stress yourself working on everything again, but then you just have to come there and then fish out that project, and then you make the corrections. And then save as image is the one that when you are done with your work, you save them to your gallery. That is the save as image. Okay, and then you save as project in this app. Okay, so that is it. So quickly, let's go and do something. Now come here, let me talk of this one. This sign that you see here, that one that we press, it will send you to all of this one. Now I didn't talk of this one. Okay, this one I didn't talk of it. Okay, so now this is what I'm talking about, my project. Now when you press on my project, this is what you are going to see. You're going to see all the project that you have worked on in this place. Okay, so these are all designs that I've made myself. Okay, so all designs, and then This is how when you save as project, it is going to be saved here. Okay, so that will be all for this class. I believe that we have learned something, and then we are going to try our hands on it. I wish you well in your graphic designing journey. Okay, so that is it, and that will be all for this class. I wish you good luck. This is Ben as usual. Thank you. Bye bye.